testing negative for it, and then they're going to get a placebo or they're going to get Iberogast. So half will get placebo, half will randomly get Iberogast, and then we're going to follow them for 6 months, and they're going to be retested for bacterial overgrowth at the 3-month mark and at the 6-month mark, and we'll see which perform better, the placebo or the Iberogast. So that is a research study because we are actually enrolling patients, we're collecting data, we're going to run the statistics on it, and then we're going to write a discussion about it and publish it. So that is a research article. So you want to make sure that the authors that are writing the research article did that research themselves. I'm also writing another article about supplements directed towards dietitians. How can dietitians pick a quality supplement? So what I'm doing is I'm looking at all the research articles about supplements and how do you pick a quality supplement? Well, you first got to look at the good manufacturing practices of the company. So I'm talking about articles that discuss good manufacturing practices. And well, you got to have the right form for the right condition. You don't want to give somebody calcium carbonate if they have lost 2/3 of their stomach and they don't have enough stomach acid. So that wouldn't be a research article. That would be a pretty much like a review article or a commentary, because I'm not doing the actual research. I'm just writing about other people's research that they have done and putting it together in one article that dietitians might find useful. So when we finish our Iberogast study, what's going to happen is I have to write it all up and do the statistics, and then I send it to the journal that I want to send it to anonymously. I can't put my name on anything. The only thing that my name goes on is the initial piece of paper that says Stephen F. Austin, Barlow Dwyer, here's my contact. That goes to the journal editor. But my study, I have to upload it without my name or any contact information, and then that goes to reviewers. And depending upon what the journal is will depend upon how many reviewers look at the study. And what they're going to do is the journal editor is going to find reviewers that know about small intestinal bacterial overgrowth and herbal supplements and know about recurrence and how to prevent recurrence of overgrowth. And so they're going to blindly evaluate my article, and they might say, oh my goodness, the statistics that you did on this doesn't mean anything. You're going to have to redo this. Or they might say, Iberogast, that's so dangerous. That's caused liver failure in all these populations. We don't want you to publish this. Or they might say, this looks great. You need to be sure and add this table or this information or change this up. We don't fully understand what you were talking about here. And they will look at my methods. Oh, you had a placebo. Did you have you had the Iberogast? Could they tell the difference? So they look at my methodology. They look at everything. And they might say, you measured bacterial overgrowth with a very inaccurate method. This study means nothing. Goodbye. So they review it to make sure that it meets the best criteria that we have available to us now. So that's called peer review. And that's what y'all need to find for your research paper. Peer-reviewed research articles. Not review articles, not commentaries.
So when we find something from a magazine that we want to research on, then when we find 3 articles, we turn that in first.
Yes.
Okay.
I started that last year because students didn't understand they would turn in maybe 1 research article and 2 review articles. A review article is discussing hundreds of studies. So how can you even talk about all the studies? You have to pick just 1 study to talk about it. So they were getting major points off, and I thought, we've got to do this another way. So you turn in just turn in the 3 articles, and I can quickly look at them and see, are they research articles, or are they review articles, commentaries, or something else totally different. The confusing part is when you go to the library website and you click on peer-reviewed research articles, you get the original research article, you get review articles, you get other things published in journals. So that's why it's really important for you to recognize what a peer-reviewed research article is. So just ask yourself, did these authors do this study? That's all you have to do. Did they do this study, or are they just writing about a bunch of studies? Did they collect the data? Did they run the statistics? So you're going to see introduction, statistical analysis, and conclusion in the abstracts.
So this may be a question for someone who's not in the technology vibe that everyone else is in. So apparently, when we get that from the library website, so we can actually go on the website. We don't have to go in the library and find these articles in person.
No.
You can copy them from the website.
So you go into, I changed up the directions a little bit because they changed the website, but you go to the SFA website, you scroll all the way to the bottom, you see A to Z, then you will see A to Z, and you go to the L's, and you click on library. That'll take you to the library website. Then you click on research, and then it's going to show all these different fields of study, like interior design and fashion merchandising and biology and nutrition. Well, I think it's best to go to the biology one, because the biology has all the journal, it's called EBSCO. I have it written down, but
Yeah, I think EBSCO hosts.
EBSCO.
I've used that for research papers before.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they don't have that in the nutrition category anymore. I don't know why, but, so go to the biology and click on, it's EBSCO. I have it written, y'all go to my instructions in the content area. First search or something like that.
I can probably figure it out by the way.
That's what I use for all of my searches, and then if you want, you can tell it to search for full text. If you do it early enough and there's not a full text available, you can get interlibrary loan. I just did that a week ago and I got it within 5 days. So if you find something, you're like, oh, this is really great, you click on it and it says no holdings in the library. Then it has interlibrary loan, and you just click on interlibrary loan, you enter your information, and then they email it to you as a PDF file. So if they have it in holdings, then it'll be in a PDF file already.
So it's in the form you need it in.
Yes,
For
and
the
then you
Dropbox.
just upload that into Dropbox.
That makes sense. I used to go to the basement and go find the
I know.
articles and copy them on the machine, and then,
I did that too.
yeah.
10 cents a copy, I spent a lot of money.
Oh, I did too.
Y'all have it so easy now. So easy. Okay, any other questions?
Are we able to use any of the articles that are posted on D2L? Or are those just examples?
You mean in the research
Yeah.
repository? Go for it. Just make sure they're original research. I've got review articles in there too.
Okay.
So it just can't be a review article. So the first assignment is just to make sure you get the right article, so you don't get points off when you're writing your paper.
Would it be okay if we scheduled a meeting with you, maybe a
Sure,
week
yeah.
before it happens, just to make sure that we have the right type of articles, so that we're not
course.
surprised when we turn it in? Okay.
Yeah. Y'all come by my office hours anytime. Happy to see you, since I don't ever get to see you face to face. Nice to be able to meet you. All right, well, I appreciate you coming. And we'll get this uploaded. Hopefully